Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what quite happened. All I know is for some reason, I had in my head that I wasn't gonna go live until 3 o'clock my time. I'm not quite sure. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what quite happened. All I know is for some reason, I had in my head that I wasn't gonna go live until 3 o'clock my time. I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure. Yeah, I don't know what happened. There. Now my desk is a mess because I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. How are you today?
All is well.
Now my desk is a mess.
Good.
I wasn't prepared. How are you today? Now my desk is a mess. I wasn't prepared. The only thing with going live, I don't know if you can hear, but I can hear like there's a delay. The only thing with going live, I don't know if you can hear, but I can hear.
I'm trying to turn this volume down.
The only thing with going live, I don't know if you can hear, but I can hear.
I'm trying to turn this volume down.
The only thing with going live, I don't know if you can hear, but I can hear.
Is
Huh. All right, I'm trying to do multiple things like on my phone and on my iPad because I see that Bethany is trying to talk through Instagram. So the host was adding the maxed number. Huh. I don't understand. Hmm. Bethany, do you know how to add more than one person then? Am I just not tech savvy? Hmm. I'll just be in the chat. Okay. I'm sorry, Bethany. I don't know what quite happened. This is the first time I've gone live with multiple people, and I thought that I had it set up properly, But obviously I did not, and I wasn't prepared because I, for some reason, had in my time that it was like 3 p.m. my time, making it like 1 or 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or PS Standard Time. I don't know. I'm backwards. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
So
friends.
is it not letting you add Bethany?
No, it won't. It says that I have the max people. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I don't know, cause yeah, I know other people have gone with multiple people. I don't know why it's not letting me. I guess this is a good trial run, and we can, like, figure things out for, like, the weekend live. Hi,
Right.
Susan. I see you. Oh, I have, like, my yeah, I have, like, my dirty mat out because I don't have my nice clean one. 'Cause I was not just so behind now.
That is a bummer. We have to figure that out.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it's, like, a really simple fix, and it's just on my end that I just am not computing right. I thought that, like, I went through the settings, it gave me a link and everything for people to join, and, yeah, I don't know exactly what has happened, what has aspired from this, but
So, Lacey, do you have any crafty New Year's resolutions or goals?
I had so many, so many. Um, one was definitely this because I
Yeah,
felt ill prepared for Christmas this past year. Like, I wanted to do so much more than what I was able to do. Um, and I just didn't have time for. I didn't have any Christmas stuff in my stash because of the previous year I had done just one Christmas swap. So it's really this. And I'm also um, being a little bit more picky and choosy. I feel like last year I was definitely join as many swaps as I can, um, so that I could, help everybody out that wants to join new or host new swaps. I wanted to host, a ton of swaps, and the burnout was a little real. I got a little overwhelmed after Halloween, but that was my own fault.
yeah,
And I feel this year I need to. Last year was just paper crafting, and I want to get back into some of my other loves as well. So this year is just kind of slowing down just a tad bit. Just a tad bit.
yeah.
How about
So
you?
for me, this was definitely one of them. I said all December when I was crafting that I was like, why am I waiting till the last minute? I was so overwhelmed and just got like backed up. And I was like,
Yeah.
this is not it. The stress was like getting in the way of my creativity. And I was like, I can't work like this.
I feel that 100% because, most of the year I was fine, but I guess you just with the holidays and, there's always travel and family and, you just have less time, and I felt that way too. I just yeah.
And
Yeah.
then another was, I have so many dyes, and dyes are coming in faster than I'm filing them, and it's just getting out of control. So when I'm looking for dyes, they're not where they're supposed to be because they're all still, in packages. And I was like, I really need to get caught up with, filing and organizing my dyes. They just coming in way too fast.
I agree. I have a storage system, but it's, becoming overcrowded.
Yeah.
So I need to work on that too because I tend to be like, "Oh, do I have that dye? Oh, I can't find that dye."
Yeah.
Or I think about it and I'm like, "Oh, that dye would be perfect," but I don't know where it's at.
Yeah.
So I agree wholeheartedly with that. Oh, I need to pay attention to the chat. Hi Tori. Hi Lean. Hi everybody. Does
Hi,
anybody have
everybody.
uh New Year's resolutions papercraft wise, like what you want to see this year, what you plan on doing, or any questions on what you want to do? Bethany, I order dyes faster than I can put them away, 100%.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, I didn't really explain what I was doing either. I'm working, so I got this step card from KS Crafts, and I'm going to tell everybody this card is really frustrating me. So the die itself is fine, but the matting pieces um are really irritating me. So it has this front mat piece, it has this piece, but the inside mat is not for the inside, it's for the back. So this piece is actually backwards, like the stitching is on the other
mm,
side, but since it's a pattern, you can't really see it. And let's see, I have it cut out somewhere else. I was so frustrated. I wanted to throw it yesterday.
I love that paper.
So this is the way the mat cuts out. Where's that piece? Where's the other piece of dye? Oh, there it is. Um, so when I was pulling out the card and I'm looking at this and I was like thinking about how I wanted my paper, I'm like, oh, okay, I want the poinsettias to kind of like fall into the page. So I cut it and it doesn't fit. It fits on the back. Like, but why would you want to mat the back of your card? I'm not the only crazy one, right? Has anybody
Well,
else come across this problem?
you could. You
I mean,
could.
yes, you could, and it gives them more
But
stability, and it'll make it
most
cute. But
people don't.
so I cut it out, but I just cut it out on the back of the paper so that it fit correctly. It's crazy. I don't know.
Wow. That paper is super cute.
It doesn't fit on the inside of the card, Bethany. That's the problem. So it fits, but it fits only like backwards. So, I mean, and again, like if you have it backwards, you could see the stitching on here where it's supposed to be on this side, but with it being a pattern paper, you can't really tell, so it's not that big of a deal. But isn't it crazy? I mean, yeah, I mean, you can do up the back. It gives it more stability. It's cute, but that's not the point of the card, though. That means that there's technically not a mat for the inside, technically.
What is that? Where did you say that die was from?
It's Chaos Crafts.
Uh,
It's the Chaos Crafts step die, and I think it was December release. I think
okay.
it's December release. I think it was last month. Yeah, and it's just a step card. I don't know, but it's got a bunch of little add-ons that are cute. So it also comes with like all these little banner strips. It comes with some flowers that I'm excited to kind of put together and see what they look like. So I mean, it's really cute. I'm just irritated with the mat that I have to cut it on the backwards on the paper.
Yeah, that's like the what die is that? That's the it's like the hot cocoa mug.
Oh, I don't have the hot cocoa
Yeah.
mug.
Let me show you. So this is for a swap that I need to send out. So she's gonna see what she's getting right now. But this die right here, uh, the the back of it, it doesn't. There isn't a die for the back mat, so you have to cut it out
Oh,
backwards. I
I
don't
see.
like how the
Yeah.
edge is. It looks upside down, but
Right, that's how the card is too, and it's kind of annoying.
yeah,
And I think it's just the way that it was like printed, like cut out initially, because the way it's laid out, um these pieces were all cut out of one piece, so it was set up, like this. But yeah, this one technically needed to be turned around.
wow,
But
it's
I
been
don't know. Maybe they'll fix it, or they'll do like an add-on to help fix the issue. I don't know.
yeah. So Bethany, you want to know what I'm making? I'm making a card set, um, using what is this? Mente Christmas Blessings collection. So I have the 6x6 and the ephemera pieces. So I'm going to make a card set, a 6 card set, and I was thinking about doing some matching tags, um, as well if there was time.
That's a
Yeah,
really cute collection. I like that collection.
it's super cute. I didn't even know about it until I went to the expo, the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo. And, I happened to see it. That's all that was left. Would have gotten the 12 by 12, but that's all that was left, the 6x6 and the ephemera pack.
I wish I had some expos that were closer to me, but I don't. They're like hours away. I think the closest one is like 5 hours away.
And what city is that?
So I'm in Navarre, like I'm close to like Pensacola, so I think like I could I don't know if Mobile has one, that would be the closest, but like so New Orleans, I think might have one at some
I
point in
say
time. They're
they
about 3.5
how
hours
far
away.
is how far is Orlando from you?
Oh, it's like 7 hours.
Ew.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm in Florida, but I don't live close to all that stuff. I'm
Nothing.
like on like the Alabama border of the boot. So I think like Jacksonville, Atlanta are even closer than Orlando for me, and they're like 5.5 hours.
Yeah, that is a bummer. And I really have to work on my talking and crafting.
I
Like,
know. I'm
I'm
trying
trying
to
to
like look at the
I'm
chat too,
trying
but it's
to
pretty
focus and I
quiet.
can't think about
Uh,
talking and
I
crafting
know,
at
right?
the same time.
Bethany, you said you were working on a card box. Now, is that a tutorial that you're following, or is it something that you created on your own? I really should have pulled out foam tape instead of foam. I don't see anybody active now, unless there's like a glitch. I feel like it's just the two of us in here. Oh, maybe not. There she is. You were inspired by a tutorial and made your own measurements. Ooh, I'm excited. Um, I don't know if you had seen, but I had made your dangle box for one of my Christmas swaps, and I altered it just a bit, but I love that box. It fits a dangle so perfectly.
Trying to read the chat. Yeah, we definitely have to figure this out before Saturday. Maybe Lean can give us some pointers on what to do to add more people.
Right. Yeah, I know that there's a way to have more people. I don't know what I want to put on the inside. Tori, I'm about to make that box for a Valentine swap. I'm doing good. It's a cute box. Oh yeah, Tori got the box that I made.
I thought I would be doing way more Valentine's crafting, but I have one Valentine swap that I'm in and it's a purple lovers.
Oh
That
yes, you like your purple.
I love my purple.
I'm in two, one group swap and one one-on-one swap. But I think that it's my goal to maybe at least do maybe a couple like folios or albums is just for racks maybe. I don't know. I want to do a little bit more um send out more racks in this new year. I feel like I hadn't really had time to do so this past year, so I'm really hoping to do some this year.
Yeah, it's all about time management. I need to really work on that. Let's
Yeah,
see.
me too.
time
Me
gets away
too.
from me. Not enough hours in a day.
There really isn't, especially if you have like work or other things going on. There just really isn't.
Yeah, and my kids are active in sports, so I'm always Ubering them around. So I really have to make my schedule based on what they have going on.
Yeah, luckily I don't have any more kids at home. They're off on their own, but I still feel like I never have enough time in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, so Eileen said they use a different stream system and other. Okay, I might have to look into that. Thank you for the tips.
Thank you, Eileen. It's good to know.
That is good to know. Yeah, I figured that I had a feeling there was going to be like some kind of hiccups this go around just because I had never gone live with other people and this is our first live within this like year of cheer group. So I was expecting something to happen. Yeah, so I figured it was just going to be kind of like a more of a craft in chat.
Yeah. I need to get my chat game up because I'm I'm over here like focused on this card.
Well, you were also fussy cutting. That's hard to do and talk at the same time. But it looks so cute. I like the way you're doing that. That's really
Thank
cute.
you.
I guess the more you do it, the more you'll get used to it. But yeah, I'm used to just like I put on an audiobook or some music or sometimes I'll watch videos and I just get in a zone and just craft.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, when I saw it was just the two of us, I was like, "Oh no, I gotta talk.
All talk enough for us.
I gotta talk
I,
and
I
cry."
can I can tend to be quite chatty when I get on. Like it's just me home alone by myself most of the day, other than the animals. Um, so when I get on the phone or I have a chance to talk to somebody, I chat it up.
This is quite the challenge. I'm trying to.
It also didn't help that I had confused timing, and so in the group I put one time, but on the flyer it's another time. I'm glad that somebody caught it though, because I was eating some lunch and not paying attention.
I was sitting there, I kept pressing join, and it was like the host is not
I'm glad that I
registering.
happened to even look at my phone and realize I had an Instagram message. So yeah, it's completely my fault. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, I totally messed this up. I had a whole nother plan for this card.
Oh,
Oh well. Maybe I
Tori,
could.
what are you saying? You're downsizing your craft room? Oh, your parent. I forget. Yes, you're PCSing, and that sucks. But at the same time, I kind of miss the military world in PCSing because you have a chance to downsize and go through all your stuff every few years and preparing for a move because it's amazing how much stuff you can like accumulate in just a few years.
Yeah.
Oh, Eileen says that she does it a lot too. She sets up one time and shares the announcement and messes up all the time. I thought maybe it was just me. Such a goober sometimes.
Okay, there we go. That's what I was supposed to do.
Yes. So my plan is to try to because I have a paper hoarder. I have so many paper packs
Mm.
and and stuff. I really want to do like more of like like a smasher pad type of
Ooh, yeah,
challenge. And I'm hoping with this Christmas, like the year of cheer, that I can really do that and get rid of. But at the same time,
yeah.
like some of these paper pads are so pretty that I don't even wanna break into them, like,
Oh
so
my,
this is the Candy Brights from last year, and I thought maybe they'd bring back a version this year, and they didn't, and I really don't wanna use it because it's so cute, but
you are
there's no
preaching.
point of just hoarding it, right?
You preaching to the choir because
I know
I'm
all of us
like,
do it, we all do it, but it's
sometimes
so
I'll
hard.
buy two because I know that I'm not gonna want to like use it up. It, that gives me slight anxiety when I have to start cutting up my pad and it's super cute. I'm like, no, can't be the only one.
I I mean, I feel like uh, like it's impossible too, but I see people do it all the time and they get like so much relief that they used a whole paper pad. Like Carolina's Crafts does it all the time. She's like, "Oh, I used this whole paper pad finally and I made these albums out of it." And I was like, "How? How do you do that, girl?"
Yeah, and I'm so proud of them when they do it.
I know.
I'm like, yes, I need to do that. Do I? No.
So envious. It's the envy because yeah, like I want to be able to do it, but yeah, the anxiety of having to like not hoard it because it's so pretty.
Yeah, no. That's definitely a challenge.
It is. At least we all have the problem, right? It's not just a one person problem. It's an
So we're not
everybody
alone in this.
problem.
Please, somebody in the chat, let us know we're not alone.
I'm sure it will bring joy to somebody else that receives it. So that's why it is one of my goals. I have a few goals this year that I even to smash one pad would be like, ooh,
Yeah,
I did it.
yeah. We're gonna go buy a pad and say, I'm smashing this one. This is the one.
I really should. So on this card I used the peppermint lane from Recollections from this year's Michael's
Oh yeah.
collection.
I,
And I have two of them because I bought one and then I did an online pickup to get the 6x6. And they had given me a 12 by 12, and I didn't notice until I got home. So I have two of the 12 by 12. So I might as well use one, right?
yeah. I say you start there.
Yeah, Bethany says that she has a hard time using the 12 by 12s on small projects. I do too, and that's why I typically like I try to get a 6 by 6 of the matching collections if I can, but then I forget that I have the 6 by 6. Like I have a hard time using the 6 by 6s. I'll use more of the 12 by 12s than the 6 by 6.
Hmm. Yeah, I think I have a difficult time doing both. If I really like it, I'll pick it up like I'm gonna use it. And I'm like, oh no, let me use something else.
Same, same. Or somebody will get on Instagram or YouTube and share a new collection that I think that I have to have. So I'll go get that one and I'll totally forget about the one I had just bought for said project because I need the new one because it fits so much better.
I called myself virgin and going through my pads, like trying to make space for new pads because I'm super limited on space. I have a corner of a room and a half of a closet. And I was like, okay, I can't bring not one more 12 by 12 pad in here without getting rid of something because I want them all to live in one space. I don't want to have them like all over my
Right.
craft space. So if it can't fit and it's a must have, I buy it and I'm like, okay, something has to go. So I was trying to make space and I was like, okay, I haven't used this pad. I've had it for several years now. Let me just get rid of it.
Right.
And I pulled several pads out and then I took them to the garage and I ended up bringing them back. I was like, oh, I don't want to see it go. I need to use it. But
I yeah, I mean that's kind of also another one of my goals is to kind of go through because I have plenty of space and that's probably you know not helping out the issue or the problem because I can just add more and more. Um, but um, Tina just did a D-stash, and I had purchased one of her D-stashes. I was like, "Man, if I buy this D-stash, then that means I need to D-stash something of mine because I know I have stuff that I just don't use that maybe somebody else might, and I just need to go through and do a little D-stashing."
yeah, sounds good.
But you do have a such a cute crafty corner. I loved your little craft room tour. It's so nice and neat.
Thank you. Is it always nice
Oh,
and
of course. Like, oh, my room, like, I try after every project, I try to do a quick, like, cleanup, you
yeah,
know, because I actually have OCD and I'm usually very cleanly and everything and orderly. Everything has its place. Because it really causes me anxiety when it's not. But I'm
yeah,
also a chaotic crafter at the same time.
yeah.
When I get in the
After
zone.
every crafting session, I'll try to just tidy up. I don't want to like clean and put everything away because I'll lose like my train of thought. If I leave it out, I know, okay, I wanted to use that. Um, but if I put it away, I'll forget unless I take notes. Um, I just do like a minor tidy.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Tina. I was just talking about you. I was saying how I purchased one of your destashes and now I need to go through and do some destashing.
So earlier we were talking about our crafty New Year's Eve resolutions or crafty goals. Can you guys in the chat talk about what you guys are planning on working on or your crafty goals for this year? Man, this font is so little. I have to put my loners on. My husband laughs at me because he bought me these glasses. And he's like, "Why do you still have the sticker on them?" And I'm like, "They're loners. I don't have
If you
glasses.
don't
I
take
have
the sticker
loners."
off, they're not yours and you don't need them, right?
Exactly. He said, "Well, who loaned them to you?" I said, "You loaned them to." They're loners, and that's my answer. I'm sticking to it. I only need them for a second, so.
Tina, that's my goal too, is to use more of my stash and buy less. And then everybody posts such cute things and I think that I need to have it all. Like that's my problem. 100%. The FOMO. The FOMO gets me every time.
Ooh, Eileen said I'm trying to make a crafty retreat and a crafty meet crafty friends. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Definitely let us know. We're here for it.
Oh, yeah, Tina, haul videos. I watch more haul videos. I was just telling somebody today that I watch more haul videos than any other videos. I am a sucker for a haul because
Ooh,
apparently I have a shopping addiction. That's the problem, right?
all you guys are enablers because I watch
We all
all the
enable each
hauls.
other. That's the problem.
I will pause the haul and say, "Ooh, let me put that in my cart
Oh, a
before I
hundred
forget."
percent, 100%. If I spent as much time crafting as I did scrolling, and putting shit in my shopping carts, I would not be behind on crafting, right?
I'm like, I hauled all this stuff. Now I need to get to crafting. I need to sit down and make some stuff.
Well, I seriously I don't know, I just recorded like 6 haul videos,
I
like, over
watched
the
them
weekend,
all.
and, like,
If
I'm,
you
like,
uploaded them, I
I
watched them.
I'm uploading, like, a couple a day because I had so many shopping bags sitting in my craft room that I couldn't move around, and I had to put them all away, so I was like, "Oh, I might as well just do a haul video real quick," and then if it's all on my desk, then I'm forced to put it away after each time I record, so
I have bags of stuff that I planned to make a haul video, and I was like, I need to use this stuff, and I haven't made the video yet. I still have a bag of the stuff that I bought from the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo. That was like, uh, was it October or November or something like that? And I'm like, oh, I need to do my video. And this bag is still sitting here. And I'm like, you know what? I need to just put my stuff away. It doesn't look like that video's gonna get
Oh. Oh, the shopping FOMO.
done. Bethany said my haul videos do better than any other
Oh,
video.
for
Yeah,
sure, for sure.
mine too. That's why I was like, oh, I need to do a haul video. But I'm like, ugh. It just time just gets away from me.
I find like project shares and haul videos are just so easy to do too because like I don't there's no editing. Unless I do a teamy one, I like to put pictures of like the dye so you can see what it looks like and the links. But other than that, I try not to do much editing if I don't have to.
Right. Because that takes up more time than we have.
So I was like, oh, I love a good tutorial, but I tend to like be long winded or I take a long time or I'm thinking or I'm looking for something. So there's definitely more editing within a tutorial for sure.
Yeah, if I do a tutorial, I'm definitely gonna have to do a voiceover because, like I said, I can't talk and craft.
No, it's hard to. I usually do a voiceover depending on what I'm making. I feel like that's a little busy. Now, what do I want to do on this side?
And that card is coming out super cute.
So what I decided to do is I took the die and I put it on the opposite side of my paper since it was single-sided paper so that the print would be on the inside because
Yeah.
I mean the outside I'm just matting anyway so it doesn't matter that it's just white. Um, but yeah, that was my idea. And I have like a little light die that I could do my own lights on the outside, but I was not prepared and I don't know exactly where that's at.
Oh, like those strung lights right there?
Yeah, yep. So yeah, like the like on this, but it would be more dimensional and bigger. I even have like a string of lights that have holes in them so that you can use embroidery floss and uh,
Mm.
do them. That would be really cute too.
That's the we all want to be enabled.
We do.
I
Oh,
do, we
Tina.
do. Keep enabling, guys. Keep posting
Tina,
your
you're bad at making cards. Oh,
design.
I don't think anybody's really bad at making cards. I feel like it's just one of those things that kind of get forgotten. Like, I'm just not great at them either, and that's why I thought I bought a couple card dies, I bought some card kits, and it's my goal because I wanted to do Christmas cards so bad this past year. I just didn't have time to make them or do them or get them out. So, if I can prep all of these card kits and make more cards that I bought this year, I should be set next year.
Yeah.
I'm uninspired to make cards. I can make them a super. You're really good, Bethany, at making stuff like super dimensional and like being like doing super chunky layers. And I envy that because I am not that person. I'm definitely more of like a clean and neat
Yeah.
crafter. Probably because I do have OCD. It's really hard for me to see thing like I love seeing it and I love getting things that are all layered up, but I have a hard time myself doing that.
Yeah. Same. I'm like, oh, how do they do those layers like that? Like my brain just doesn't. I don't want to cover stuff up. Like
Yeah, that's what I have a hard time with.
so, I just need to get over that to be able to layer. I'm like, ooh,
Yeah, Tina, that's how I felt too. Like I wanted to do them, and I was like, I think it's because around the holidays, there's so much stuff going on that you just get creatively blocked, or you're just overwhelmed to be, like, super creative. So I'm hoping and I yeah, and the time. So I'm hoping by doing this that I will be more prepared for next year. That is that is the goal, right? To be more prepared? And I might not just do Christmas, I might throw in, some Halloween too, because Halloween is my favorite, and I wanna do as many Halloween swaps as possible, as well as Christmas.
I don't have anything Halloween. I don't do any Halloween crafting. I think I have like one stamp that that was gifted to me. And yeah, I can't can't bring
We
myself.
all have our different things that we just really like. Like, a lot of people love, like, spring and Easter crafting, and I'm not a big spring and Easter crafter myself.
Yeah, same.
Ooh, the mailman is dropping off. Do I see boxes? Ooh, there might be some spot boxes.
Or
My
maybe it's some haul material.
Am no. No, I see an Amazon box, but it's a repurposed Amazon box, so there's something out there. Ooh, I'm excited now. I don't know what it is. Yeah, my craft room, the window faces, the front of the house, so I can see everything that's going on. But then my neighbors I mean, I do have mini blinds, but my neighbors probably can see what I'm doing at all times too. They're probably like, "Why is that weirdo got all these cameras and lights out? Like, what is she doing?"
That's funny. Mind your business, lady.
I'm trying to read some comments. Oh, let me see. I had something set out. Oh yeah, so I got this card kit from Joann's the other day for like $3. But I did not see it. Like, I feel like they did not put their stuff out in time for Christmas, and it just all went on sale because when I was looking around Christmas time frame, they did not have like the DCWV kits out. I got them all after Christmas.
Mm, yeah, when I went, I just um, saw one. There was a couple that I was interested in, but they were gone.
I'm not gonna
I'm
lie,
not
some of them are
going
really, really cute, and I feel like that's the really the only thing that's gonna help me out, like, building my stash of Christmas cards are some of these card kits where it makes it easy for you.
right.
Oh, what's Tina talking about? Instead of OnlyFans, have Only Crafts? That's funny.
That's hilarious.
This this card kit has some really cute stuff in it.
Bethany said, "Do we know what we're focusing on next month?"
Yeah, luckily, like, most of my neighbors are retired military people, and they're like most of them are not always home or gone for long periods of time, and I live on a quiet cul-de-sac towards the end, so we at least don't get much, like, traffic, but they yeah, they probably are wondering what's going on.
She's talking about um art, so we're focusing on cards this month. So for the collaboration.
Yeah, I don't think we've decided what we wanna do next month. Does anybody have any suggestions on what they wanna see us work on next month? Hi, everybody that just popped in. We had a couple new people pop in. It's my fault. I didn't have the time right, so if you missed the announcement, I'm sorry. I had 2 different times in my head, one on the flyer and one in my head that I set the live for, so I'm sorry.
What about tags?
I would love to do, like, tags. There's always a good, like, tag flip swap going on.
Hey, Lisa.
Yeah, so speaking of, like, gift tags, I just uploaded, I think today, a Christmas card and gift tag swap that I did for Mika and Rocky. And what I did is I took one of those advent calendar kits that had the little pockets and
Mm-hmm.
I turned them into gift tags and like layered them up, and they were so fun.
Ew.
Ooh, gift boxes and gift bags. That's a good one too. I know that like I think Mika was telling me that she had made a gift bag out of like a 12 by 12 piece of paper, and it was pretty easy and fun.
Ooh, I like that idea. Gift
A lot
bag.
of good ideas. I don't know what I want to do.
That means we have to crack open those 12 by 12 pads.
I know, right? If I don't use at least one whole pad, like if I can't smash one pad through this whole year by doing these, there's something wrong. So it is my goal to smash at least one pad. So I'll use one pad for every project that we're doing so I can get rid of at least one.
Yeah, sounds good.
Gift card holders, that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah. Gift card holders and money holder
Yeah,
cards. I like that one.
I like that one too. There's a lot of different ideas that you can do with those. And that new scrap diva die would come in handy. I should probably go put that on my cart. Thanks for enabling me.
That is funny.
Right. I like this vintage card kit, but I don't know. Vintage doesn't always like inspire me very much. I have a hard time with vintage. I always want to lean towards bright colors.
Yeah. The 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 red and green combo is
Mhm.
not, not really my favorite. Um, that's why I have tons of vintage Christmas papers and they're just sitting up, but I gravitate towards the bright colors and the pastels and
What's Lisa saying? Lisa saying mini albums. I was thinking like doing at some point in time, um, when we were talking, us creators in our group chat about this year of cheer, that I wanted to do some kind of mini album or advent calendar or December daily type of thing. I really like making like folios and albums and that kind of stuff. So I would love to
Mhm.
do something like that as well.
Same here. I'm with you on.
I'm gonna pull out. I think I'm gonna pull out this card kit. So this is one of the DCWV card kits, and I really, really like it. It's I think the male one. Oh, I don't remember the name of it, but it's got so much fun little things
Oh,
in
I
here.
like those cards. I like that green with
Yeah.
the polka dots.
Yes. And then these are the little pockets I was telling you for the advent calendar. They just fold up so nice and neat. Oh, I have one right here. And I just put like to and from little tags in there, and I obviously decorated them, but these are so cute. Ended up finding two of these kits, and I really like them because they're so just fun and colorful.
Oh, Tina said, I'm at work and freezing to death in my office. I'd rather be home in my craft room.
Oh, no fun. It's been cold. It's been cold everywhere. I know I'm in northern Florida, but it's been cold here. There's even chances of snow, which I have not seen snow since we've lived here for the past 4 years, but there is possibility of snow this weekend.
Ooh,
That is crazy to me.
I'm in California. We don't, in Southern California, we're not getting snow. So I'm always jealous when you guys post your snow pictures.
Mm. I like to look at snow, but I don't like to be in snow.
Thank you, Bethany.
Yes, her cards are beautiful. She was definitely more prepared than I was. Got half-ass cards.
I'm
Uh,
prepared because I can't craft and talk. So I have to like
well,
in
like I
my
said,
mind.
I was prepping. I was like busy getting stuff out, and then you're like, "Oh, isn't the live set for like now?" And I was like, "No, I have like a couple hours. What are you what are you talking about?" Tina, high of 8 and 3 below, low of 3 below. Aren't you in Arizona? Is it that cold there? Brr.
You said she's in Arizona?
I thought she was. I know
Eight
Ohio is probably
degrees.
cold. Oh, I visit. I
No,
see. Sorry.
can't wrap my mind around 8 degrees.
I know.
That's just
Oh, my sister lives just outside of Pittsburgh. She lives in Youngsville? Youngstown? Something like that. It's Young something. Hmm. Yeah, Retta, are you close to the fires at all?
They're about 40 minutes away.
Oh, that's close enough, right?
Yeah, we definitely can smell it, and there's ashes everywhere. Not so much today. It's kind of clearing up, but over the weekend it was really bad. My oldest son, goes to school out that way, and they had to cancel school. Some of his teammates and friends were not so fortunate. Their homes were destroyed.
Crazy.
Yeah.
My boys, my sons do wildfire rescue and prevention in Arizona, but one of them's in school, so he only works seasonally. And the youngest one was injured and had to have surgery. So otherwise, I think that their forest engine went out to go help. Like they go to many different states to help on other forest if needed. Oh, Tina, no, it's in Pennsylvania. It's outside of Pittsburgh. It's Young something. I can't think of it right now. It's like 45 minutes from Pittsburgh, towards the east, I believe. Hmm. There's a lot of crafty friends in Virginia. I swear most of them seem like they're in California. Though a lot of you are in California. I send a lot of packages to Texas. I feel like
Oh yeah.
those are the places I send the most to.
Northern Virginia. Wow. Definitely ready for that crafty meetup. Bethany, are you still thinking about that crafty meetup where you guys are? I know we were talking about it last year. I have my first craft retreat in a couple months. I'm gonna go to Christian's crafty retreat in Northern California. My very first one. I'm super.
That'll be fun. I think I'm just gonna end up having to like bite the bullet and travel and go to one. But like I said, there's none that are super close.
Yes, April, May. Cool. Let us know.
I'm just chit-chatting at this point more than I am crafting and reading comments.
So I was just finishing up a swap, and do you guys feel like so every time I finish a swap, I'm like, ooh, this is my favorite one. I feel like I killed it. Like every like, oh, this one is better than the last one. Like every time. Is that just me?
No, I do that all the time too. I'm like, "Oh, I I knocked that out of the park." And, I'll be questioning it the whole time I'm doing it. I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know."
Right. I second guess myself and I change stuff like, oh no, this is not good enough. I don't know if this is gonna cut it. Cause there's like some talented crafters. And
There
I'm like,
is. It can be intimidating sometimes. I know that I can let myself be intimidated sometimes, but then once I finish, I'm like, I can hold my own. I got this.
yeah, I'll change up stuff. Like, I don't want to like come with some mediocre stuff. Like this is it's not doing enough. Let me step up my game a little bit. And then when I finish, I'm looking at it, I'm taking photos like, yes.
Yeah. I'm I am horrible at taking photos because I get so excited and I'll do my video and then I package stuff up right away and put it in a box and put it out to mail and I hardly ever take photos for Instagram of my own stuff. I'm horrible. I probably should have put that on my list for the new year. I need to get better at posting pictures on Instagram. I'm horrible. I feel like I'm just much better at apparently making videos than I am taking photos.
Man, I need the pictures for myself. Like when the swap goes out the door, I'm like sad to see it go. I'm like, that is so cute and it's leaving. So I have to have photos to remember what I did.
I have these. I forgot that I have these that I got in a swap. I don't.
Bethany said, I always worry about my partner being disappointed compared to what they send me.
Oh, girl, like
Yes. Yeah.
you're joking, right? Hey, Mika. No, it's my fault. I screwed up the time. You're not late. I was late. But Bethany, you always knock it out of the park, and you are so fast, so fast.
Oh
I
my
wish
God.
I could be as fast as you all the time.
I'm like still in the brainstorming phase. You like posting a video for the project.
Exactly,
Like, wait,
exactly.
hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, and I have the time too, but I do suffer from the chronic headaches and migraines, so I really have to be in the right mindset to get like in the crafty zone. And if my head is off that day, I just will sit and stare at a project for hours and not know where to put things or what to do. So Beck has Bethany named Speedy Gonzalez. Yes, that's very, very fitting.
Yeah. Hi, Mika.
I know. Hi, Nika. I know. It looks like I've really done not much. I did put a couple cards together, but they're not finished because I didn't have all my dies out in order to do some of the stuff on these. But these step cards are really fun. I really enjoy it. I wish the matting was different. Um, but they're a fun card. They're a fun card to make. Aw, thank you, everybody. They're cute.
Me too.
Um, but I don't know, playing I do really like playing with the card kits, like, I don't know, these ephemeras with, like what I did is I took, I think, a couple of the card kits and just took apart all the ephemera and put it in a basket so I could mix and match it all. Um, but these card kits knocked it out of the park, and I will be buying more next year if they come back out because they're so cute.
I
So
love all the ephemera pieces.
I just like the colors of it and everything, it just goes really, really, really cute together.
That green is super cute. Love that.
Do I did some matting for these. Oh no, look, I popped a nail today too, and I didn't have time to fix it before this. I look all busted. Don't look. Don't look.
I definitely had to go to the nail shop yesterday because I was like, "Oh, I cannot get online with this thing." No, ma'am.
Oh, Miko's doing a reveal video. What reveal video were you doing, Mika? I wanna know. I'm nosy. I need to know.
Thank you, Mika.
I get stuck with how to make things extra. I do too. I'm not an extra person. There's we had already said that before. There's some people that layer up so chunky and so great, and I am just not that person. I love looking at it. I love receiving it, but I am just like that clean and simple and neat crafter. I have a hard time making things extra. Like, like, no, I can't do over the top. I try. Sometimes I can, but I try. I try. There are some of you guys that are just amazing at making things so extra and oh, like deco mesh here, rosette here. Oh,
Yeah, my brain doesn't know anything outside of extra.
I know. Like, yeah, I have like a commitment issue too of like, do I want this here? Do I like this? Do I want to glue that down? Or I'll put something off to the side and I'll completely start something else like I plan on doing right this second. Like, I don't know. Apparently, I'm a commitment phobe. Oh, thank you, Mika. Yes, I have 100 or 1,000 plus subscribers now. Woo, I did it.
Woohoo! When you announced on your other channel that you had to start over, I was like, "Oh no."
It was hard. It's none the like I guess I could have continued with that channel, but there was no possible way I could be monetized because I had started that channel when I lived in another country and they do
Yeah.
not let you switch countries. So, yeah, it was kind of a bummer, but it was I guess, sometimes you just need a fresh start,
Yeah.
apparently. Mm.
Yeah, maybe I need to get cracking on the haul videos. I need to get my numbers
Yes, if you wanna, like, boost numbers and view hours, I feel like haul videos are the way to do it because everybody loves it. We've talked about it since we started on this. Everybody loves a good haul video. Everybody loves
Yeah.
FOMO and enabling each other, and
Yeah.
we are all shopaholics and feel like we need it all. So sometimes you just, I love a good haul video. I will sit for hours and watch haul videos. Dollar Tree hauls, of all things, those are my favorite things.
Oh,
There's a couple creators that just do Dollar Tree hauls, and I'm so they always find all the good stuff, and mine never have all that good stuff. So
yeah.
envious.
I have a grocery store right next door to a Dollar Tree. So when I go to the grocery store, I'm like, let me just run in here and see what Dollar Tree is talking about today. You know, yeah, it's never really that great. Not at my Dollar Tree.
Lisa, you feel bad about posting haul videos because I can't stop shopping. I know. I do too. Like I said, I think I posted 4 or 5 already, and I still have a couple, to upload because I just had a whole bunch of shopping bags sitting here, in my way, and I had to put them all away. We're all shopping addicts in our own way. But you did enable me, Lisa, because now I feel like I need to go to Joann's, and I need excuse me, my nose is stuffy. I need to go look for all the new Valentine's paper pads because I have to have them. I have to.
Oh, those 6x6, was that Michael's or Joanne's? Those 6x6 vellum.
So those were Michaels. So the vellum
Oh,
pad at Michaels is really cute. My Michaels did not have the regular paper out yet, but I just didn't care for it even last year. But uh, the Park Lane ones look super cute. The Park Lane ones look super cute, and I feel like I need to go get them because they have like little cassette tapes. I don't. They're just
mhm.
there's some on the bottom that is so cute.
I love the
Where did I put
to
that?
vellum, but I need to figure out more ways to use.
You could do like vellum envelopes.
But with that 6x6 pad, that's not really gonna.
No,
It
you could do like
be
little
really
tag
tiny.
envelopes or like little like coin envelopes with them.
Yeah.
I'm like reading comments. Oh, Lisa's making a sequin mix to go with the Park Lane paper. That will be amazing. I don't know which paper I want to use this year. I have a couple different swaps. I think I've been purchasing some cherry stuff from like Target. And I do still have some Miss Kate Cuttables Hey Sugar left from last year. So I might do some stuff with that. Um, but I don't have a whole lot of Valentine's stuff because I last year was the first year I did Valentine's Day paper crafting. Mm, Vellum snowflakes. Oh, that would be so pretty.
Ooh, that's a good
I
idea.
like making vellum flowers, so vellum snowflakes would be really cute too.
Oh yeah, print on vellum.
I like embossing, using embossing powders on vellum as well.
Ooh.
That's always fun. I don't know how I want to do this.
don't have time to be playing with this.
I use vellum for windows for cards. That's a good idea. I
That's a good.
have used, um, I made, for the 12 days of Christmas that I hosted. I don't know if Tori's still in the chat or not, but I did the Chaos Crafts hot cocoa pouch and I used vellum for the window instead of acetate,
Ooh,
so you couldn't quite see what was in it.
yeah,
But that turned out really cute.
that sounds cute.
Ooh, love notes from Echo Park. That is a cute collection. I like that one as well. There's some really cute collections out there. It's just narrowing it down to what I want because like I don't wanna I don't wanna have too much of my stash, right? Unless I'm gonna use it.
Of
We say that, but I'll go out this weekend and go buy Valentine's Day stuff, watch.
course.
I don't know. I'm not feeling this card at all. No. I'll go back to the first one I was making.
What about if I do white instead?
Oh, Bethany's gonna go out to Michael's and Joanne's. I hope that you have good luck. I hope that your Michael's and Joanne's has some of their stuff out. My Michael's, well, I mean, I did go. Like, what day was it? I think it was last Friday when I went out, and I haven't been out since. So they could have got some stuff over the weekends, but when I went out, they. I was amazed at how much Christmas stuff they still had out. It was crazy.
Wow, there's still Christmas stuff left. I just knew I was
Yeah, I thought for sure that, like, I was not gonna see
wait,
Christmas stuff
wait.
when I went in there, but th I w they had stuff. I have to go drive an hour. I have to drive about 45 minutes to any place. So I live in a really small beach town, and we don't like Walmart is the biggest store we have other than a grocery store. So I have to go at least a half hour in
Mm-mm.
whatever direction to find any store. I think Target is the next nearest store to me, and that's like about a half hour.
Wow, that's crazy. I see why you have all those haul videos. When you go out, you have to make sure
Yeah,
you
I
hit
do. Like,
all
when I go
stores.
out, like, when I have a doctor's appointment or something and I'm going out, then I will make a point to hit all of them all at once because 'cause they're all in the same general vicinity. So I hit them all at once and just get it over with.
Yeah. And this was some VX. What about this one? I don't know if I want
Oh,
that
yeah,
one.
somebody's saying, "What are you saying? You have 3 of each store about 30 minutes from you? Lucky. You're bound to have at least one that has the good stuff, right?"
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, being like a vacation destination, they try to keep it very like touristy, which means not a
Mhm.
lot of like the big box stores, which I get. I like the small town vibes, but sometimes you just want to run to Michael's and get some stuff real quick, and you can't. Oh, I do have a Dollar Tree, but it's pretty small. There's like 5 aisles.
Mm-mm.
And this is it. But we do have an Aldi too. I forget that Aldi sometimes has some good finds. Um, but that we've only had that for about 6 months, maybe 9 months.
Aldi, isn't that grocery
It
store?
is groceries, but they have an aisle that has like sometimes like their candles are amazing. I always find really good candles. I'm a candle lover, but for like swaps and stuff. But every now and then they'll have some like stuff that I can use, like crafty wise or sweet treat wise.
You see, you gotta make me run into Aldi.
I love so
I
I
was
find
not thinking anything about Aldi.
yeah, like I said, I'm a big candle person and I used to be really big into Bath and Body candles, which I still love. But the Aldi candles are only like 4.99 and just as good, if not better. So
Oh,
mm,
good.
I just found some Valentine's ones the other day that were so good.
These little intricate dies drive me nuts.
Oh, Susan bought some of Tina's destashing. I need to do a little video of what I got from Tina's destash. I got a Halloween destash, and I love it because it's stuff that is a little bit older. Like before, I was really into paper crafting, so I didn't have any of it. So I'm really looking forward to playing with it.
What was that?
Um, Tina Tina Crafting Craft
Oh,
Creations did a big D stash of all different types of stuff, and I bought one of her Halloween boxes,
oh.
and it's from a few years back, and there's some good stuff in there because I don't have any of it. I needed it all.
Needed it.
All right, let's go. Let's commit to this one.
Oh, those gingies are so cute.
These gingies were actually in a gift tag set from Aldi. They had some cute ones. Then I had these ones, and yeah, they had like a little gingy gift tag set that was really cute. And like, there's holes in them, but you can barely see them.
Thank you, Miss Annette.
I know her cards are amazing. I just look like I'm got a hot mess going on over here. I don't know where stuff is. There it is.
Lacey, did I tell you Miss Annette is the reason I have a YouTube channel?
No.
So I was people had been telling me, family and friends had been telling me that I should have a YouTube channel, and I was like, no, I don't really see that for myself. And it wasn't until I didn't even want to change my Instagram over to a crafty page, but when I joined your swap, I was like, I know I'm gonna have to change my my Instagram, because it's always like, I don't really, when you say, oh, they're not on social media, so I want to go see like what else has been made. And so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to change my Instagram page over. And that was like a big deal for me because I didn't want to be judged, That was
Oh,
like,
I don't think anybody would judge you. I do feel bad, like, because I just want to share everybody's creations because everybody does such an amazing job. But I understand that some people just are either camera shy or
yeah,
are just not like social media savvy. So
yeah.
I just want to get their stuff out there and share with everybody all their amazing creations.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna change my Instagram over. And
I
I
will
was
say I'm definitely better at YouTube than I am Instagram because I always forget again to take pictures of my own stuff. So bad. I'm so
yeah,
bad at it. But I'll do a video. I can whip out a video, no problem.
I really need to get better with that. I'm doing a lot better than I was in the beginning. Um, but I was reading the comments for the ice cream swap, and Miss Annette was like, she definitely needs her own YouTube channel. And I was like, okay, hold on. If my friends and family are telling me, but this is a total stranger, like she doesn't know me, and she, sees something for me that I don't see for myself. Let me
Mhm.
take a look at this and really think about it and analyze like why I keep dismissing the idea. And the only thing I could come up with was that I was afraid. And I was like, okay, if I can get over that, in what ways can it help me? In what ways can it hurt me?
Right.
And I came up with tons of ways that it could help. And I had been saying I was ready to take my crafting to the next level, but like, okay, this is a way to do it. So let me explore. And I'm super proud of myself and so thankful for Miss Annette because her comment was the one that gave me the push and made me really like consider it and just take that leap. So thank you, Miss Annette.
Aw. Yes, I am here to help support anybody that might think about wanting to start a channel but doesn't know where to start. If you have any questions, message me. I would be happy to, help lend my advice with whatever you might need help with because it's not easy. Not everybody wants to do it. Not some people are afraid to do it or don't know how to start, but I feel like it's freeing. Again, I spend most of the day by myself. Um, so I find it therapeutic to have, even if though I'm talking to myself, I feel like I'm talking to all my friends. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
sharing all my stuff with all my friends, and I love doing hosting swaps and seeing everybody's creativity and craftiness because it definitely, helps me with um, I guess what's the word I'm trying to think of? Um, just if I'm in a crafty slump or I need focus, like everybody is has their own style and their own creativity. It's just amazing. Everybody is so amazing.
I will agree with that. Almost at 1,000. Ooh.
Woo! That's close. I know it mine was like,
Lacey, I can't hear you. Is that just on my end? Oh no, her phone died. What? Can you guys still hear me? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can still hear me? Okay, thank you. We hear you. Wow. Did we lose you again? Oh no. Lacey, come back. Oh, I'm glad to hear that your son is home from the hospital. That's great news. Thank you so much. Are you using paper roses? Paper. Is that for Lacey or for me? I am not using paper roses. Lacey, are you paper roses?
I've never done roses.
No,
I
the
think
paper.
yeah,
Becky
I've never
wanted
done.
to know, are you using paper roses
Oh,
paper?
no. So depends on what one. So this one was Peppermint Lane from Recollections. This one is Candy Bright Recollections, and then this one is the DCWV card kit. Multiple different card kits.
And I'm using Mente's Christmas Blessings.
So yeah, I have 2 different card kits and ephemera here. I have the airmail one. This was knocked it out of the park. I love this kit. And then a lot of the ephemera is from the mini cards.
Lacey, you making progress over there?
I think so. At least I have my phone plugged back in and I'm back. So I yeah, I'm getting there. Again, I wish I was I don't know. I feel a little scatterbrained today, but what's new?
All of the cards are beautiful. I just need to rest from Christmas and I did a craft show. It was difficult because I'm such a procrastinator. Join the club.
That's exactly why we're doing
I will
this.
do better this year. Yes, this is why we're doing this year of cheer collaboration. So we have a group of crafters that will hold us accountable and get our Christmas crafting done throughout the year. So it's not so much pressure
Yes,
at
hundred
the end of the
percent.
end of the year. Just a little bit at a time. And then I can do projects with more detail. When I'm rushed, I'm like just trying to throw something together just to
Yes,
fit.
yeah. I hate feeling rushed when I'm doing a swap, and I feel like they're not getting my full capabilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that feeling either. So I do like, and I'm not again, I'm not the fastest crafter in the world either. So hopefully this gives me more time to get some stuff together.
We need to make a feature where the chat can chime in and we can hear them.
Right? I know you can on like what is it, Zoom and stuff where you're not necessarily being seen,
Yeah.
you can just be heard.
I'm the slowest crafter ever.
Like,
That is too
oh
fun.
girl, you're not alone. You're not alone. There's a lot of us slow crafters out
Yeah.
here. So many.
Yeah. I take a few days just to brainstorm and figure out what what direction I'm gonna go in and
Yeah, yeah, I always have stuff in my head. It just doesn't always come to fruition sometimes. You can only do what you can do. Not everybody is a Speedy Gonzalez, Bethany. I'm so envious of that. I really, really am, though. I wish I could be faster. My brain just does not work in that way.
I'd see Bethany posting her pictures and uploading her videos. I'm like, Oh my God, I'm still taking
No,
notes.
right?
Then I feel like, okay, am I behind? Do I need to like do I need to get going?
I know, I always feel behind sometimes. Sometimes I'm really not, I don't know why I always feel that way. Like I need to be faster. What's Bethany saying? So I don't have much to do in life.
Mhm.
No, I think that even if you were busy, you would still be like, "Oh, hold on, I can whip that out in a minute. I'll be back."
Yeah, yeah. That's funny.
No, and sewing, your sewing skill. I am envious of all the girlies that are sewing girlies because that is not me
Ooh,
either. That is one thing I would love to. It was on my list of things last year to learn, and I just did obviously did not get around to that. I have a
I
sewing machine. I just need to set it up and have a spot for it.
same here.
It can't be that difficult, right? That's what I keep telling myself, right? It's not that hard. Just do it.
Every time I see, like, when the crafters are sewing on their paper projects, I'm like, "Oh, I wanna do that so bad." I have a sewing machine that was gifted to me, and I need to learn how to use it. I am. One day, it'll happen.
I can definitely be one of those people that I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this," and I will buy all the stuff to do said craft
Mhm,
and then
mhm.
not do that craft.
Yep, join
I
the club.
I need the things, but then or if it seems too daunting and I'm like, I give up. I give up too easily.
Like, never mind.
Uh, like, what that's is unfortunate. I wish I wasn't like that. I wish. Why are we the same person? I don't know, Lisa. Are you one of those people that just have to have the things and not do it? Or like, I had bought I buy a lot. I say I buy a lot of stuff, but I tend to usually like the bigger purchases are gifts. Um, but Mika talked me into buying a Switch because I was complaining about my Big Shot and having to like crank stuff manually, and she's like, "You should just get a Switch. You just have to push a button. Do all your die cutting for you." And that thing sat in a box for like 3 months before I pulled it out and used it, and now I'm like, "Why did I wait so long to do that?"
Wow. And that's an item that I have on my radar.
It's the only thing I don't like is it is kind of big and bulky and heavy,
Yeah,
where, like, the Big Shot is it's still kinda big and bulky, but you can still move it around. Like, this one, it needs a permanent spot.
yeah.
I mean, I guess I could, like, put it on a slider or, like, little wheels on it. I have, like, little wheels on my Cricut. Um But yeah, it's like, it's not as big as a Cricut, obviously, but it needs a lot of space for all the plates to go through, so it does take up room. It takes up room.
I think that's the main reason why I don't have one yet is I have to be super mindful what I bring into my little corner.
Oh, Bethany is leaving. Bye, Bethany. Tell Regan that we said hi.
Bethany, you still there, Lacey? Your phone died again. Can you guys still hear me? That's weird. I'm wondering how it's still on and her phone died. Okay, good. You can hear me. Thank you, Alice. Get my loaners again. Lacey, come back.